Alright, already, we'll all float on. If I were monetized, I would probably get this video flagged. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, doing a book review today. That's Master of Murder by Christopher Pike. Before I get to that, let me remind you that I have screwed up hair and that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I buy one of these bracelets here from the company, 4Ocean, and 4Ocean will pull a pound of trash out of the ocean or off of our coastline for every one of those things I buy. So yeah, if you could comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already, maybe share this video with your friends. Be a good thing. Yes. Anyway, so now I'm not even sure where I got this book precisely. I think it's one of the ones that came out of the recycling bin at a place I was working. It has really gotten the kicked out of it. The sheesh kicked out of it in my car. I read this and it sat in the back of my car for a month. It got some coffee on it. So on the upside, it does smell delicious. But Master of Murder is the story of an underage, best-selling author who must hide his identity so that his father cannot take his wealth. His mother, incidentally, is also a crashed-out alcoholic. Father is absent from the picture, and he's paying all the bills. But the mom's too drunk to notice. But he's a senior in high school, drives himself a motorcycle, ridiculously rich, and he writes about murder. And there are real life murders happening around him that, you know, he's got his writer's block, and then this girl here decides, I'd like you to investigate the death of my ex-boyfriend there. So this is a story with money, sex, and violence. Sounds like a good time so far. I mean, you know, this cornerstone of a lot of writing. And there's most of us book nerds, everyone who picks up a book at some point has thought maybe I could be an author, you know, and so this is, I being a book nerd would love to have in high school somehow finagled my way into being a best-selling author. Don't know how you would even do that because nobody knows who he is except for his little sister. But this is a great book for self-insertion for those of you who want to be authors. It is not a profound or incredible novel of any kind. It is not going to shake the earth. It is not going to change who you are as a person. It is going to entertain you. It is a pulp novel. And it's one of those guilty pleasure books. Now, one of the things about this is I found it to be so painfully predictable that it was almost broke predictability by being too predictable. If that makes any sense. It's like, well, seems like this is what's going to happen, but that's just too obvious. And then that's what happens. Okay. So yeah. Now Christopher Pike is a prolific, and he is a, so far as I'm aware, respected author. He's had a few bestsellers. So if you pick this book up, you're going to get a reasonable read. It is an easy to get through book, reasonably enjoyable, easy enough to follow, and you know, if you're a reader, you read this book. If you're not a reader, if you don't, you know, want to do a lot of reading, then this book is probably not your kind of a book because it's pulp. This is straight entertainment. And for most of us, we don't read for straight entertainment. We read to enrich ourselves. So again, I would say that this is a, you know, if you come across it, definitely read it. It is a C+ grade novel. Not bad. Not offensive in any way, but, definitely enjoyable. I mean, I mark it as a read if you're a reader, pass if you're not. That's basically what I have to say on that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let me move on in the world. I will see you folks later. I'm Richard.
Greetings, capitalist pigs. I am Great Russian Strongman Stealth Borgov, here from Absurd TV to remind you to like and subscribe to this video. And leave a comment telling everyone how much you'd like to see more of me, which you can find on Absurd TV. Bye, Mark Schaefer.